feel like a song. This is an epic, historic night. Oh, Georgie, come to the auction with me. Bring all your money, your locks and your ID. We'll have a ton of fun. And when the auction's done, we'll probably find a gun in the stuff we want. Oh, Georgie, come look for a swordie, or a knife or two for me and you. Where we'll find some gold, and then when it's all sold, we can hit the road, get out of the cold. Oh, Georgie, it's time to beat the blue, so that me and you can go on a date or two. Maybe we'll find a ring with some diamond bling. Would you like that kind of thing? And you say cha-ching. Oh, Georgie, come to the auctions with me. Bring all your money, your locks and your ID. Mick Draper already sending money. And we'll have a ton of fun when the auction's done. Maybe we'll find a gun in the stuff we want. Oh, sing with me. Georgie. You get the harmony. You ready? Oh, Georgie, come to the auction with me tonight on YouTube. We're doing a bulk. What rhymes with YouTube? Auctiony? Would you go with auctiony?
Sure.
She says sure. A bulk auctiony. Wrong chord. Auctiony. We're gonna have a ton of fun. And when tonight's auction's done, hopefully you don't find a gun in the stuff you won. Because that'd be illegal for us to sell it to you. We're not going to do that, are we, George? No, not at all. But one of the things we are going to sell, George, it has been absolutely incredibly warm here in Ohio. And George had the incredible idea that one of the items that is going to be auctioned off tonight, as we do the very first ever What the Hales live bulk auction ID during the live stream. This is going to be a normal live stream, but we're also going to have the bulk auction. Is we are going to actually auction off hoodie 3.0. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy night. Not only are we going to actually auction it off,
hoodie 3.0 is like impeccable.
I'm going to take it off right
There's
now.
There's no stains.
Are we ready?
There's no rips.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Can you get that for me, please?
There's no holes.
Can you get that for me? All right. On the count of 3, just like opening a box. And I hope you're ready. Oh, I can't see. Whew, this feels so much better. All right, George. Not only are we going to auction off hoodie 3.0, we're actually going to autograph it as well, right?
Yep.
We're going to autograph it right here in front of you tonight. So you want to autograph it first, or you want me to?
You can go first.
All right. Which side do you want to autograph?
You do the left side. I'll do the right.
You want me on this side?
Yeah.
All right. So hoodie 3.0 from What the Hales is actually being auctioned off tonight. You might have to hold this for me, sweetie. You just...
My back.
I know. Can you just keep it like that?
Yep.
Or it's going to bunch up and then I'll hold it for you. We are in the autograph process right now. Mick, I will get to your, if you just hold right there. I will get to your super chat. Yeah, there we go. And
Germany.
Here we go. All right, your turn, George. George is autographing the other side right now as we speak. Hoodie 3.0 will be one of the items. And you just saw it, completely, totally certified. This is your COA. Here it is. Hoodie 3.0 will be auctioned off. But before we get to the auction, we are having a normal live stream as well, and we will get to the aspect of the auction. So first, let's get super chat, because I saw that Mick sent, oh, there's been more than one super chat. Must have been for the music. All right, so let's get to the super chats. Mick just sent a super chat. $1.99. Wow, not in Texas yet. Thank you so much, Mick. Hulk, it's okay, calm down. Mick, we are not in Texas yet, but we will be in Texas soon. We'll actually talk about that soon. Northwest RC Club, good morning, guys. Fantastic to see you. Better to see you. All right, thank you so much for the super chats, guys. Let's get into some housekeeping for tonight, okay? And don't worry, those who are here for the auction, we will have a great auction, and it's going to be quick, it's going to be fast, and it's going to be fun. But we've got some housekeeping things that we got to go through first. So number one, if you haven't subscribed to What the Hales yet, make sure you do. You can do that on any subscribe button. You can do that on the subscribe buttons in the videos. You can go to the channel, hit subscribe. Sandra Price just sent $2. Thank you so much, Sandra. Here we go. Thank you, Sandra. You can hit subscribe even in the stories. Those of you who have not been watching the stories, you can watch those on the stories tab on the What the Hales channel. All of those videos are 15-second videos or shorter. The max those stories can be is 15 seconds, and we try and upload those daily as well. There's even one today. That was an intense day today. So make sure you subscribe, and your notification. Storage Picker just sent $1.99. Are you going to make it to Columbus Thursday? Huh? Storage Picker, maybe. Don't know. All depends on how things go on Wednesday with buying units. Floyd Butler just sent $2. Hello, everyone. Hales, hello, Floyd. Calm down. Baby Hawk is hangry. I think related. Definitely related. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, and then hit the bell notifications. Remember, as YouTube scrubs their system, they try and remove spam accounts, or what they call inactive or spam accounts. And what that'll do is that'll turn off notifications for you. So what you want to do is you want to go back, hit the bell, hit all notifications. And if you're on an Apple product, you have to allow notifications in your actual Apple product, not just enable notifications on YouTube, because your Apple product will actually suppress notifications from YouTube if you don't turn them on and allow them. And then other than that, if you want to get our attention tonight with a super chat, you've seen people doing that already. Down below, you'll see it's like right, it's right. It's probably over there for you. There is a $sign. You hit that $sign with your actual message. You want to make sure you give us a message too. And then that pops right up into our face. So once we see that, we can give you a big shout out as well, because the chat goes so fast. It's hard for us to see everything. It's actually humanly impossible for us to actually
have some type of payment method linked up too.
Yeah, and George says you have to have a payment method linked up to do that. So if you're going, hey, I can't send a super chat, you have to have some kind of payment method linked up to your actual YouTube channel or to your product or your actual ID. Oh, Funko Pop Review AE just sent $4.99. Funko Pop Review in the house. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Must have had some serious dinner there. And Shirley Anderson, $1.99. Hi, kids. Hi, Shirley. So good to see you tonight. Okay. Oh, we got another one. Pat D's $5. Happy Sunday. Nice to see you both. Summer is coming, and maybe Pat D's also. Is that Billy Bass behind you? It could be. You never know, Pat. It could be any fish in that net.
Adventures with the Hudson said they got recognized by a subscriber today at the flea market.
Oh, really? So George just said Adventure with the Hudson said they got recognized today at the flea market. That's absolutely incredible. Beth and Jim, great people. We love them dearly. Okay. One more thing as far as housekeeping, okay? And then we will get into the bidding. But remember, the bidding and the auction is secondary to the actual live stream. We're still running a normal live stream. You can maybe think of it as 75% normal live stream answering your questions, 5% auction. We're going to have a little fun with that. We're going to sprinkle it in. So other things, if you notice, you're like, man, I was connected to Jeremy on Facebook and now I'm not connected to Jeremy on Facebook anymore. Nobody is connected with me on Facebook. We've moved all communication over to the What the Hales fan page. Okay. And that's intentional. That's deliberate. We get so many communication pieces. Frankly, we cannot keep up. So some of you may be thinking, well, I sent them a message on Yahoo and I sent messages through Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and there's no way humanly possible to actually answer everything that you guys sent. Angie R, $3.99. NWPA to Cambridge, Ohio. Oh, I just lost it. I lost it. Oh, and I hit myself at the same time. Cambridge native. Love you guys. Angie R, love you too. And Richard Alt said, hey, I met you guys before. I just don't remember where at. Richard, it's okay. We don't remember either. Thanks so much for the super chat. Ditto on that one. Okay. Well, Judith Moore just sent one. Wait. Real Talk Mentor just said, hey, hi. Nice to see you guys. Better to see you, Real Talk Mentor. All right. And then we had one from Judith too, right, babe?
But she didn't leave a comment.
Oh, so we had, it's going to be. Shout out to Judith. Bam! Thank you so much, Judith. And then, all right. Here we go. We got Craig Wolf. I love your video, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Craig. Save your money for the auction too. Okay. We got Little Mama Stalker at $1.99. Happiest Sunday. Happy Sunday fun day. Liz, we watched you last night on Boss Babes. You did awesome. Philip Norris just sent $1. Thanks so much, Philip Norris. This fist. This thing could be registered as a weapon right now. Maybe we should auction this off, not just Hoodie. For those who are just coming on, Hoodie 3.0 was autographed in front of everybody and will be auctioned off tonight. So make sure you understand that. Nola Scow says, is that the Facebook on YouTube fan page? Facebook fan page called What the Hales, Nola. Good question. All right, Everyday Ray Franklin, $2 It's Ray. Last week you called me Everyday Ray. What can I say? I'm not the strongest reader. I can barely communicate. I'm working on Hooked on Phonics. Thank you, Ray. I mean, Reg. Reg. I mean, Reg. You right. All right. Okay. Shirley Pearl just sent $2. Said this is going to be epic. Well, there's about 1,000 of you on there. It could be epic.
Do we have 1,000?
We're at 1,000, somewhere around there. And Shirley, thank you so much. Carolyn Braid, so excited for the auction tonight. It's going to be fun. We got some fun lots. And Jeremy Langlis, you're amazing. You've been an inspiration to us. Check your page, secondary. I can't even read all that. Second-hand mystical dragon. There you go. Forgot the spaces. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Justin Ferris, $1.99. Little Justin says he wants a hoodie so bad. Little Justin will have a chance for that hoodie tonight if we ever get to an auction piece. All right. And we are going to get to auction items tonight, okay? So here's what's going to happen with the auction, okay? Flippin' Adventures just sent $5. All these super chats. That fist is on fire. We're going to have to put new batteries in this tonight. We should probably auction off batteries. We're having fun now. Much love. Thank you, Flippin' Adventures. What, baby? She wants to know if I would auction off the fist. No. Hoodie, yes. The fist, no. Too much good memories there. All right. So for the auction tonight, here's what we're going to do. All right. So I'm going to take a moment to not acknowledge super chats. And you can keep sending them. That's okay. We don't mind. But we're going to take a moment to actually talk about the actual auction. So tonight is not 100% auction. We're doing our normal Sunday live stream, okay? But we are going to do an auction actually kind of as a bonus part of our live stream. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about your questions and answer those questions, things along those lines. But during that, what's going to happen is you're going to see this, okay? We are actually going to split the screen And I'm on one screen. George is on another screen. Now, she actually has the screen ready for the first lot. Tons and tons and tons of costume jewelry. So that's what's going to happen. The screen is going to split. Now, lots of people have asked the question. I'm going to go back to the main screen. Okay. So you just chill there. I'll go back to the main screen. And so lots of people have asked the question, do we have to pre-register? The answer is no. Hales, no. You do not have to pre-register. That's just another bulky thing that we're not going to make you go through the hoops with, okay? Now, here's some of the guidelines, and there are very few guidelines. We absolutely love guidelines in our lives because they help protect us, but we like the ones that are few and far between. So here's the guidelines. Every lot starts at $25 with free shipping. Okay, so there's got to be a $25 bid for the lot to sell, and that's with free shipping. Now, I promise you, we've got lots that are stacked. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff. And there's going to be some really cool lots. And somebody's going to win a free lot tonight as well. So we are actually going to give you a free lot. So you're going to want to make sure that you're staying on for that to see if you can actually win that lot. Now, we are not big fans of long, drawn-out auctions. It's just not who we are. That's not what we do. So tonight, you have a minute to win it. That's it. Okay?
Repeat it.
I'm going to say this again for those who didn't get it. Tonight, you have a minute to win it. So what's going to happen when a lot goes up for auction? Now, we're going to go on with our normal live stream, but when a lot, and George is actually going to be showing you in the split screen some of the items in the lot. When that lot goes up for auction, what's going to happen is the timer is going to start, and you're going to have a countdown, and you're going to have a minute to win it. So that means you need to bid, and you need to bid fast. And you need to keep up with the actual auction bids.
Tim wants to know, how do I bid?
So Tim wants to know, how do you bid? You put your amount down in the comments. Now, we need to know that you are on live chat, not top chat in the live stream. You want to be on live chat. What that does is it shows you every piece of communication that comes in on that.
25 shipped is for domestic only. International would be extra.
George says $25 shipped is for domestic only. International, overseas, would be extra. Okay, so you will have 1 minute to win it. The timer will be in the camera. As that timer is going off, when it hits 0, the person with the last highest bid is going to win it. That's what's going to happen. Okay. Oh, time is up. Look at that. Time is up. All right. Somebody won the first item. Okay, so that's how it's all going to work. You literally will have a minute to win it. If you hold back and you don't bid, then you're not going to win. We are not going to stretch this bad boy out for hours and hours. We are going to go at it like an we rose up. Oh, we're back. Okay. So there's one way to pay. Tony just asked, how do you pay? That's with PayPal. So what you're going to do afterwards, you're going to see as I split the screen here for George, you see there, whatthehales@yahoo.com in her camera. You're going to send your name, your address, your winning bid for the item you won to whatthehales@yahoo.com. There's no pre-registration. If you won, you message us, okay? You message us, we send you an invoice through PayPal, you send the money through PayPal, it gets shipped. Oh, time is up again. That's 2 minutes so far. Look at that.
So if you win, again, you have to include your full name.
So if you win, babe, just say it in the camera while I turn this off.
Well, I don't know if they can hear me.
Then come over to the microphone.
They're going to need to include their full name, a description of the lot, include your PayPal address, and your YouTube name.
All right. So
full name, YouTube name.
1 minute
lot description
to win it.
Address.
We've got lots tonight. It will not be stretched out. Bid fast, bid furious when the bidding starts.
And you're going to be in the chat.
You have to bid in the chat, which you see right now. When the time is up, We also know, we understand, those of you that have been on other auctions on YouTube, we understand there's a lag between StreamYard and live, okay? We have 3 laptops going right now. We are watching our live, we are watching StreamYard, and so we will see it exactly when you see it. We will see it as you see it. That winning bidder, when we declare that winning bidder at that high bid, and moderators, you can help us and go, this is the winning bidder at this high bid. You own it. You message whatthehales@yahoo.com. You say, this is my name. This is my address. This is my YouTube ID. This is the lot I won. This is how much. And then you'll get an invoice. And we're going to write it down too to make sure it all matches. So it's really a simple process. You got a minute to win it. And then you email and say, I won it. And then once you pay, it gets shipped to you. All right. Whew. Anything else you want me to cover?
If they live local, yes, they have the option to come pick it up from the warehouse.
All right. George says if you live local, you have the option of picking it up from the warehouse. Now, that could be a little bit difficult. We'll have to have employees work with you because, as we've announced, we are headed on the road. We are headed back to Texas to see our friends down there. We were going to get on the road and start driving tomorrow, but Meerkat, George's sister, is scheduled for, and you just call it inducement, right? She's going to have a baby tomorrow. So Meerkat was scheduled to have a baby tomorrow with inducing. And so we actually are going to stay back. We're going to help take care of the family until she comes home. And then we are getting back on the road to Texas, and we'll be out there for 3 weeks. Give or take, probably 2-3 weeks. We'll take time traveling there, traveling back. We'll hit a lot of states in between and a lot of cool things. All right. We've got the minute to win it. Anybody else that comes in new on the chat, there's 1,103 right now in the chat. Make sure you guys let them know how this whole minute to win it actually works with the actual auction. But until then, we got mail, and we got to take care of that. While we go through mail, George, here's what we can do. While we go through the mail, we're going to start showing auction number 1. Now, George has 5 huge bags of costume jewelry. You can open it up. She can get in there. She may see your questions. She may not. All right. That's just the reality of it.
There's real gold in one of these.
One of them has a real piece of gold. If you have been watching the actual videos all this week, I've been talking about, I'm going to put this in the auction. I'm going to put this in the auction. There is a tangled necklace piece of gold in there I could not get out. So some of you may be asking, hey, have you gone through all of this yet? And the answer is, yeah, we've looked at it. And from first glance, I've tried to pull out silver and I've tried to pull out gold. This is mostly costume jewelry. If there's Bakelite in there, it's in there. We have no express guarantees. Everything is as is. It's either broken, it's not broken. So there's no guarantees, no warranties, no returns. It is, as we got it, as you receive it. All right. So bid accordingly as you bid. The bidding will not open for the items until we actually start the minute to win it. But we got mail. So George is going to start showing while we focus on the mail. And you know what that means. The mail song. Mail, and we got mail for real this time. So we've got 2 pieces of mail, and I think they're probably both for George in all reality. So here we go.
Oh, I gotta weigh this.
So, and she has the scale, so she'll be able to weigh some of that for you too. Okay, all the way from sunny and warm Florida. Look at that. Look at that, all the way from sunny and warm Florida. Look at that. Okay, so this is from our friend Mick Draper and Mrs. Draper. Let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that, George. Look at that. Okay, so Mick, look at this. All right, so we got this cool little piece here, rocking the shell, and that, Mick is so artistic. And I bet you know what? I guarantee you Mick made this. Yep, Mick definitely made this. So Mick made the card as well. And it says, hope you're feeling better. Just a small memory from Sanibel. I made for you, Mick. So if those of you who don't know, I absolutely love Sanibel. And I got to take George there this past December. Thank you so much, Mick. We appreciate it. We were just talking today about buying more property down in Florida.
12.5.
George just said that jewelry all weighs 12.5 pounds. 12.5 pounds for all that jewelry. Thank you so much, Mick, for the mail. We've got another one. This one's all the way from South Carolina. All right, let's see what we have from South Carolina. And look at this. Oh, check that out. Okay, what do we have here? All right, for those who are wondering, when does the auction start? The auction will start when the minute countdown goes on the phone. So George is just showing you the items right now in one camera. Then you'll have a minute to win it. All bids start at 25 until you guys get used to this. Look at this, George. This is a cork coaster. It says adventure awaits.
Nice.
Go find it. Look at that. There's your tag word right there. How cool is that? And then, oh, it looks like the camper. We were just looking out at property on Cinnamon Lake today, too. Always take the scenic route. That is cool. Oh, that is really cool. And we've got a letter as well. Let's see. Who sent this? Is there jewelry in the boxes, too? Look at that huge brass bracelet. I was
going to make it a mystery.
All right. Hi, Hales. I was at a small local hardware store recently. I found the little enclosed treasures. I would assume these right here, which are super cool. I found the little enclosed treasures. I immediately thought of you, but to be honest, had to ask what they were. So just in case you don't know, they go in the cup holders in your truck to keep them from getting yucky from sweating cups. Actually, these could go in Ramsey's. So, boom, right there.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
They're just a small token of appreciation from me. I mean, I truly mean appreciation. I was in a dark spot when I found What the Hales on YouTube. I have health issues that can limit my activity. Shoulder surgery in August. I suffer from depression. I was staying in bed in a dark room for hours on end. Since then, not a TV in the bedroom. I turned on YouTube for entertainment, and that's when I found your channel. Nice. I found you hysterically funny, entertaining, informative, honest, Are you blushing? Because I am. Informative, honest, respectful of the items you found in people that lost their stuff. And the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure, very accurate for storage units I've seen purchased. I often watch with my grandchildren. My oldest grandson, 7-year-old, cracks up when Jeremy eats storage unit food. See? See? It's funny stuff. He has the greatest giggle. That makes it worth it right there. I would die for that 7-year-old's giggle.
The
All
last
right.
time you ate something out of a unit was with Guapo.
It has been a while.
The chips.
And I began to laugh too. The more I laughed, the better I felt. I do still have dark days, but they come and go quicker now. And I don't lock myself away in my bedroom anymore and sleep. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is from Joy. And she says, if you're ever in the area, I'd love to treat you to a glass of Southern sweet tea and fresh peach cobbler. Oh my goodness, that would be good, wouldn't it? Joy, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Sending love right back to you. Thank you so much, Joy. That is our mail. We appreciate the love that you guys send. And we're about to start our very first.
Hopefully they got a good look at it. This is like my third time showing it.
All right. So remember, here's what happens. Once the timer starts, you have a minute to win it. You have a minute to win it. Sharon Dillard said all 12 pounds in one lot. Yes, everything George just showed is in one lot.
They're 5 large.
It must start with a $25 bid. You have a minute to win it to outbid each other. Once the timer starts, when the timer stops, the highest bidder wins. Moderators, we're going to need your help. All right. Are you ready, George?
I'm ready.
Here goes the very first lot and the very first What the Hales auction, 12 plus pounds of jewelry, and it's go time. You have a minute to win it. You can start bidding.
Bid in the chat.
Bid in the chat. Bid now. Bid fast. Shirley Pearl's at $25. Shirley got on it right away. Now Real Talk Mentor is at 50. Bid fast. Bid offer. We're at 50, 25, 45. 20. We already have a 50. You got to be in live chat, and you got to beat 50 right now. You got to beat 50. We still have Real Talk Mentor at 50. We've got a bunch of 50. We got Trudy Stewart at 70. We've got We got Cindy at 75. Cindy at 75. I think Troy had a misbid. I saw LJ Chavez at 80. I think we're at 80 is the high bid right now. 23 more seconds. 90. Trudy Stewart's at 90. Trudy is at 90. We got Eddie S at 97. 17 more seconds. We're at 97 is the highest I've seen so far. 97 is the highest bid that I've seen.
You're in live chat.
Make sure you are in live chat with 9 seconds. 8. 97 is the high bid right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's Eddie's. It's Eddie's. Eddie's at 97. And dismiss. Okay. I believe. Help me out, moderators.
Melissa's on it.
What did Melissa say?
Oh
man, look, Melissa doesn't mess around.
In the U.S., international pay shipping.
Okay, so who got the highest, guys? Help us out, moderators. Who got the highest? Was Shirley Pearl? Mama G says Shirley Pearl was at 100. Flip Your Dollar says Shirley Pearl was at 100. All right, we're seeing. Who had the first 100? You got to help us out because it goes so fast, and it has to be before the timer went off.
It was a tie between Jeff and Shirley, but everyone's saying Shirley.
Everybody's saying Shirley. Okay, so we're gonna take the word of our moderators as they help us that Shirley Pearl. All right, Clear Thrift says Mama G is correct. So Jesse said Mama G is correct. Okay, so what we're seeing from the moderators that have helped us out, Shirley Pearl was the first at 100. Shirley Pearl, you just won 12 plus pounds of costume jewelry. And you know what to do. Message at whatthehales@yahoo.com.
Include your full name.
Full name, address. Shirley's going to come to the warehouse to pick it up.
Yeah.
Full name, address, your PayPal.
Oh, she'll probably pay in cash.
Yeah, she'll probably pay in cash right at the warehouse. Nice job, Shirley.
Woo,
nice job.
Congratulations.
Nice job indeed. Nice job indeed. Sweetheart,
yes.
Do you wanna set up another lot while I take a question?
Sure.
Okay. Cody Fontaine said, so this is a bit chaotic. This is like Cody, this is like a real auction. You have a minute to win it. There's no lag. You have to bid, and you have to bid fast. And when it's over, it's over. We're not lagging here. We are moving stuff, moving it fast, okay? All right, next thing. Why don't you do your favorite? What do you guys think? Should she set up a knife lot? Why don't you do a knife lot next? Okay. Make sure you show that train knife in the box. All right. So, it's been a crazy week. If you guys have not seen the videos from this week, if you didn't see yesterday's videos, I have to encourage you to go see yesterday's video because Jesse with Clear Thrifts, you're not going to believe this. Remember when we found a Harley, we were with Second Sense and Rob, and we found the Harley back in the unit and it was hidden behind the vehicle? Check that out, that knife. Okay, so that's a lighter. A lighter and a knife. What she's showing you right now is a lighter and a knife, but we put it in the actual knife lot, okay? And it looks like a gun. So Jesse goes and buys Shady Guy's unit. You guys all know this already, probably, if you've been watching. Jesse buys Shady Guy's unit. He goes back out to pick things out. Shirley Pearl just sent $2, said thank you so much. Let's get Shirley Pearl with the super chat. Thank you, Shirley. We appreciate it. Oh, and don't worry, there'll be a whole lot more costume jewelry lots. All right. So Jesse goes back out into Medina, and the management there says, hey, we have a unit that has a bike in it. What would you usually pay for that? He said, $250. Without looking, he pays $250. They open the door. You've got to see what he got. If you haven't seen it yet, Jesse just hit big. Okay. So there are some things that you love to find in storage units. I mean, you just absolutely love to find them in storage units. Money, no doubt. You like finding money. That's a fun thing. Gold, silver, jewels, those are all fun. But one of those things that you always want to find, and it's difficult to find, Cammie Wilson just said, has he sold the Harley yet? Now, he's actually in the chat. And one of the things I did is I put the link in the video. I put the link for his channel so that if you have an interest in the Harley, you can make him an offer. And so, yes, he found a Harley. $250. Most incredible thing in the world. Dragonline 14 just sent $549. Here we go. He says, how's it going? It's going good. All right, going good. If you haven't seen this video yet, you got to check it out. But don't only check it out on What the Hales channel. Make sure you hit the link, head over to his channel as well. Especially if you're a Harley enthusiast, you like bikes as well. You could make him an offer. I can't speak for Jesse, but I'm sure if you would make him an offer that was reasonable, that it was awesome. That's all I can say. It's awesome. These are things that we dream about buying storage units. And for that to happen 2 times in the Northern Ohio area. So Rob, Second Sense Auctions, and ourselves, What the Hales, we found the Harley, and now Jesse found a Harley. I love it. I love it. And this is Ohio. This is the place where you don't think these things happen. That's the crazy part. That's the fun part. So that's been a Hales of a great week, being out there with Jesse, checking that out. Make sure you check that out and check out what he found as well. That was an amazing find. Now, I know some of you don't maybe like Harleys, but that is one of the things in this business that we all want to find. We all want to find. You ready for the next one? Yeah. Okay. She says she's ready for the next one. Did you see the one? This one's got like a grenade handle.
This one's a lighter too.
Oh, that one's a lighter. My favorite one is the train one in the box.
That one is cool.
That one is really cool. All right, we're going to go for the knife lot. Remember, don't start bidding until the timer starts. You have 1 minute to win it. You have to bid fast and you have to bid furious. You've got to bid before the timer goes off. You have 1 minute to win it. There is a sense of urgency. It's important. If you want it, you got to bid. Our moderators are helping us. When that person with the highest bid and the timer goes off, when that person has the highest bid, that's the winner. And so, the knife lot is coming up right. Oh, remember, don't bid yet. Remember, it's knife, not knife. Knife, okay? $25 has to start any lot. If we don't get a minimum bid of $25, and that's with free shipping, then it doesn't sell. Here we go. All right, you got a minute to win it. Here we go. What's going on in the chat? All right, you got a great lot there. All bids start with $25. We're at 52 more seconds. Can mods bids? Of course they can, Dolly. All right, you got Tony Franklin at 45. I see 45. It's going so fast. Oh, my goodness. I saw 60. I saw somebody at 60. I see 2 people at 60, but somebody else had 60 first. But I can't go back and hold the actual timer. I did see a high bid of 60. I saw 2 people at 60, but the first bid at 60 is the one at 60. The first at 60. We got 30 more seconds to go. 75. Okay, boy is at 75. We got Marion Hilton at 80. We're at 80 with Marion Hilton. Bonham, Marion Hilton beat you on that one. So you got to go higher if you want it. 18 more seconds. 18 more seconds. We're still at $80 as a high bid. 90. The Humble Stud is at $90 with 10 seconds. $90 with 10 seconds. We got Chris Kaiser at $100. Barb, Mick Draper is at $100. I'm sorry. Mick is at $100 with 2, 1, and oh, it's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Who had the high bid? Help us out, moderators. Who had the high bid?
Barb T for 100 is what I saw.
Who had the high bid? All right.
I saw Barb T for.
Let's find out. Remember, we have the delay, sweetheart. Let's find out who had the high bid. Help us out. We've got Little Mama Stalker said it was Glenn Wheat at 125. Everybody's saying Glenn Wheat at 125. Glenna Wheat at 125. Okay, Glenna Wheat, $125. Congratulations. Wait, now we're saying, but Dolly, did that happen after the timer went off? It looks like everybody. Yeah, we're seeing Glenna. I think the other one came in at 128 after the timer went off. Or remember, it has to be 1 minute. If the bid comes in afterwards,
you're out.
You're out.
Little Mama Soccer saying after.
Okay, so the $128 bid came in after the timer went off. So Glenna Wheat is the one who actually won it at $125. So Glenna, congratulations. You're going to send a message to What the Hales. You can see that right there, What the Hales at yahoo.com. Send your name, send your address, send your actual YouTube ID, PayPal address, And George will send you a little bit of an invoice, and we'll get that shipped out to you after you get paid. Nice job.
Woo,
nice
right.
job. Okay. Whew. Whew. All right. And all right, Melissa W is all over this. JK's at $30. Nice job, JK. What are you bidding on? Air? Vintage Air. JK's bidding on Vintage Air. Okay. We got 1,200.
So late.
JK is late. We got 1,268 people. I think what we do next, we go with the actual lighter lot. So you'll see, and George is going to show you, there's a lot of Zippos in here. And you're probably going to want to weigh this too, sweetheart. There's a lot of everything in here. So we're going to go with a lighter lot. We tried to actually get lots that you guys would be interested in. It's all from units this week. Mary Deathly Deals just sent $4.99. So glad to see and hear George. Aww. Thank you so much, Mary Deathly Deals. What is all messed up about?
Holy cow. You see this lighter?
That lighter is one of the biggest lighters we have ever found. Okay.
You've got lighter fluid for days.
Okay. So here's just a reminder. Oh, Flippin' Adventures. Jeremy or George, can you type sold at the end of the timer? Anyone above with the highest would win. We can't honestly type sold because our hands are tied with everything else. So we can't do all of that at the same time. That's where we have to rely on our moderators to help too. So the good question, Flippin' Adventures, and great idea. We just can't do it all at the same time. Would you say that's 4.2? Mm-hmm. So George just said that's 4.2 pounds with all the lighters, and she's going to pull out some of the metal lighters, the brass ones, the Zippo. She'll show you the Zippo and all of that as well. Now, remember, as we get into tax season, okay? Remember, as we get into the tax season, what's going to happen is people are even now, they're getting quite a bit of money, okay? Quite a bit of money. And they're getting their tax returns. They may have got $100. They may have got $500. They might have got $5,000, right? And what happens in the storage unit business is they watch videos on YouTube, and they may see Jesse find a Harley Davidson. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Flippin' Adventures, what the Hales, have one designated moderator type sold. Flippin' Adventures, you are the designated moderator to type sold. When you see that thing hit 0 and go off, Flippin' Adventures, you type sold, all caps.
3 times.
You're the man, okay? So you see people like Jesse with Clear Thrift, he finds a Harley Davidson, and they all go, man, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. I want you guys to be cautious as you're going out and you're buying, because this is the time of year, March, April, May, where I see units. I literally, Flippin' Adventures said, got it, but I'm a girl. That's okay. Did I say guy? I don't know.
No, we knew she's a girl.
Yeah, I always knew you were a girl. So that's like everybody going, is George a guy? No. All right, so look at that light. This one is so cool, the plain one. I love that one. All right, so this is the time of year where I literally will see, they'll open a storage unit door. On a normal day in Ohio, that storage unit would not sell for $1. It wouldn't sell for $1. And I've seen storage units that wouldn't sell for $1 on a normal day sell for $500. Don't get caught up into that craziness, okay? Don't get caught up into the craziness at all, okay? So when you guys go out,
this one lights up.
Holy coyote. I thought this was a family channel. All right, so when that door goes up, you guys have to still use all your 5 senses. We always talk about use your ears. Listen to what managers and employees are saying. They know things. That's how I got Rudy Ray Moore's unit, because I was listening to what the employees were saying. Hey, that guy was a TV star. That guy was a star, and I bid on it and I won it. And they were talking behind the scenes, and they were saying things like, oh, there's movie props in there. And I went, man, that's great. I've done really well with that unit. Smell. You have to use your sense of smell. Take a big whiff. When you go to the live auctions, you don't want to smell mold. You don't want to smell the nastiness, food rotting. That's not a good thing. You want to smell good things, okay? Obviously, taste. If you find some food, eat it.
No.
Babe, the grandson is laughing. He's 7. He's having the time of his life. We are making people happy.
eat the food. Okay. And then touch is always important as well. Touch is always important as well. But obviously what you see, if you see particle wood, you see particle wood, particle furniture, your chances are, as you profile, things in that unit aren't going to be that great. You see solid wood, we're starting to look at better things. You see things that are furniture all scratched up, that's probably not the best thing in the world. You want to pass on that. Let everybody else mess around with the things that aren't worth money. You bid accordingly and you bid wise, and you will never lose money in this business. I can promise you that, okay? Storage Legends just sent $4.99. Sorry I'm late. He said, "What's up, dude?"
Andrew. I told him I had his name programmed as Andrew on my phone.
And dude. All right. So that's just your tip as we come into March, April, and May. Okay, Jesse Mendez wants to know, what is the percentage of trash to treasure? That all depends on where you go. So, for example, 2 weeks ago when I went in Columbus, there's a video on the channel, 86 units, and I didn't buy one single unit. You know what the percentage was that day? 100% trash, no treasure. 2 weeks ago, we looked at 90 units. Storage Legends was there with me. Looked at 90 units, and I bought two. So out of two, usually what I tell people is I buy 1%. One out of every 100 units I look at on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. 1%. I meant guapo. Sorry, Storage Legends. I meant guapo.
What'd you say?
1%. I probably said Andrew, but it's guapo. 1% is what I actually buy usually. So it all depends on any given day, and you never know what's actually in those storage units when they open the door. All right, we got 1,200 on the live stream right now. George, do you feel like you've shown enough of the? You've got Zippos, you've got brass, you've got little, all kinds of things. So here's what we're gonna do. Lot number 3, the lighter lot. We are gonna go with a minute to win it. Remember, must have a $25 starting bid with free shipping. If you are bidding, bid fast, bid furious. You only have a minute to win it. That's it. When the timer goes off, Flippin' Adventures is actually going to type sold in big caps. Any bids after that sold will not be accounted for.
This is 4 pounds of lighters, 4+ pounds of lighters.
George says it is 4+ pounds of. Flip Your Dollar says, Jeremy, you have to ship those ground. FYI, just so you know, we have to ship those ground. Richard Alt just sent $2. I'm on SSI. I'll give you 50 for the washer dryer set. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. I don't have 50. I don't have a washer dryer set for sale right now. All right, here we go for the lighters. Here we go. You got a minute to win it. We're down to 58 seconds already. Here we go. Thank you so much for the super chat, Richard. We got 52. Oh, we got Tony Franklin's at $50. We got $50 for Tony Franklin right now. Pamela Lynn's at 50, but it's got to be higher than that because Tony's in there. 60. We got Marion Hilton at 60. I see Marion. Pamela just went 60, but Marilyn Hilton got it in first. Pamela, you got to get. Oh, we got 64, 64. Rhonda Ben is at 65. We got 69. Jeremy Lejonis is at 69. 69 with 28, 20. Oh, we got 25 seconds. Minute to win it. We're at Sandy Woods is at 70. We got Philip Sanchez. Sandy got you first. You got 20 more seconds. Pamela Lynn's at 75. Pamela Lynn's at 75. We've got 15 more seconds. 15 more seconds. You got to bid 75. You got to bid 11. You got to beat 75. 9, 8. You got to beat 75. Real Talk Mentor. 5, 4, 2, 1.
So Pamela Lynn.
We gotta wait. We gotta see till we see the sold. Where's Flippin' Adventures?
Sandy at 78.
Flippin' Adventures got sold. Okay.
So 78 for Sandy.
Melissa W says it's Sandy at 78. Highest bid was Sandy at 78. Bonham came in at 79, but it was Sandy. That bid was afterwards. Bonham, you got to get your bid in before it goes off. So 78. Sandy Woods at 78. Great job, Sandy Woods. You know what to do. You are going to actually, you're going to send a message right here to whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to include your name. You're going to include your address. You're going to include your YouTube ID. And Georgia's writing this all down as well, so she knows what you got. You're going to include, what else did you want?
They gotta
Your PayPal address. Okay. So
which lot they won, their full name, their YouTube name if it's different, and their PayPal address.
Just a reminder for everybody, if you are in Top Chat instead of live chat, you're not going to see it in its actual reality. You have to be in live chat to see what is actually going on, okay? So Top Chat just takes random chats and throws it up there, and you may be seeing very different than everybody else is seeing. We saw it very clearly in live chat. Sandy was at 78. Great job. All right, so you guys have to be in live chat. Oh, George, what do you think? Hoodie 3.0?
Yeah.
You think George is saying Hoodie 3.0 is next. Now, remember, there will be a lot that is given for free tonight as well. So we've got 1,277 on tonight on the auction. Somebody will be winning a lot. If you were on from the very beginning, you saw that George and I, this is your certificate of authentication. George and I just signed and autographed Hoodie 3.0. Now, I do want to share that George, you watched Hoodie 3.0 last night?
Last night.
Okay. George went ahead and signed Hoodie 3.0. Washed Hoodie 3.0. Does it still smell like me?
It smells like game.
All right. She says it smells like game. So my loss, your gain. So Hoodie 3.0 is going up for auction tonight. Whew. Should we just get right into it to the minute to win it?
Yeah.
George says do it. So remember, we are minute to win it. We are not drawing this out.
No tears, no stains.
There are a few tears. There's one in the actual hoodie. That's where I wipe my nose when it's dripping in the winter, and so the thread came loose. There are some bloods. There's probably a blood stain or two. No, not on that one.
It was on 2.
Oh, Hoodie 2.0 had lots of blood.
Black light to it?
Yeah, because I bled because of the razor blade in that wallet. Okay. All right. Now remember, you can't bid until the actual timer starts. It's a minute to win it, and Flippin' Adventures is in charge. Once that timer goes stop at 0, boom, 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 boom. Flippin' Adventures is gonna go stop. The size. What's the size, George? 3XL. XLT. 3XL. Now I can tell you, I just bought 3 brand new ones of these. I paid $200 for the 3. They're extra heavy duty. I wear them for protection in the actual unit. So my arms are covered and my body is covered. And we're going to go ahead and auction this one out tonight. Minute to win it. You have to bid fast. You have to bid furious. You ready, George? Certificate of authenticity is this video. You got to watch us, sign it, and autograph it. Whew. Are you ready, George?
Yeah.
Another hoodie. At least I have vest. And here we go. Minute to win it. Here we go. It is on. Hoodie 3.0. We got Tony Franklin at 35. We have Real Talk Mentor at 75. Real Talk Mentor is at 75. Real Talk Mentor. Oh, we got Pamela Lynn at $100. Pamela Lynn is at $100. You got to beat $100. You're at 40 seconds left. Pamela Lynn is at $100. Remember, Judith Moore is at $150. Judith Moore is at $150 with $30 to go. You got to beat $150. You got to beat $150 with 30 seconds to go. Judith is in at $150. 25. You still, Michael went 140. You got to beat 150. It's still 20 seconds to go. Judith is 150. Remember, it is free shipping. Hoodie 3.0. Parley Zappa said yawn. Pamela Lynn's at 160. 160. Pamela Lynn at 160 with 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, we got Judith Moore at 170. Judith Moore at 170. And it's up. It's up. It's up. It is up. Let's see. We got to wait for Flippin' Adventures. Flippin' Adventures. And Flippin' Adventures says sold.
Deb Mauer is 179. Pamela Lynn 180.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Help us out, mods. Who got it?
Pamela at 180.
Okay, Conky's Flippin' Adventures says Pamela at 180. Pamela at 180. Pamela at 180. All right. Looks like Pamela Lynn got it at 180. Nice job, Pamela Lynn. You got it for 180. Pamela, you know what to do. You're going to actually, boom, right there. You're going to send a message to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Name, address, PayPal, and the other stuff that George said she wanted as well.
She's bought.
Pamela knows. She's bought before. She's been asking about the dice. I do have the dice at the warehouse.
We're going to throw those in for her.
We'll throw those in.
Yeah.
So what if...
There's a really tiny dice that I held on for you, so we'll send that with it.
So George says there's a tiny dice. You want to go with the Crown Royal bags next?
Sure.
All right, Crown Royal bags next. So she's going to go ahead and hang out with those. All right, anybody have a question tonight? Let's get into a question. Pamela wants to know, can we write 3.0 on it? Can you write 3.0 on that?
Yeah, you still have the marker?
Yes, the marker is right over here. Right here.
I'm going to put it right on the chest area.
So she's writing it right now. All right. Let's see. Oh, somebody wants to know where there'll be marbles tonight.
No marbles.
Mrs. Strawberry Shortcake wants to know when you gonna marry George.
My goal is to be married by the time I turn 40.
George's goal, when we met, George very clearly told me when we met, and we met July 26, 2018.
That was our first date.
That was our first date. And she clearly told me that her goal was to be married by the time she turned 40. She's currently 37. So there you have it. So you have somewhere in between now and then, and she would turn 40 in May 10th. And so you never know.
I'll be 37 or 38 this year.
She'll be 38 this year. So she's got 2 years and a little bit like a month and a half. Okay. So we know a lot of people like these Crown Royal bags. And so they sell pretty well. We'll see how they do. What if we add something with the Crown Royal bags?
We should.
What do you think? Should we add something?
Yeah.
What if we add not only Crown Royal, but we add the lot of watches too? Yeah. All right, so we've got a huge lot of watches here. We're going to add the Crown Royal bags with the lot of watches. You're going to want to open that one up. That one's really cool. I found that this week. So she's going to add the Crown Royal bags with the lot of watches. She's going to start showing those. So in regards to that, George wants to get married before she's 40. And
the watches are 3.1 pounds.
Watches are what'd you say?
3.1.
3.1 pounds. She's going to show you some of the watches. Remember, anything that you buy, there is no warranty. It all comes as is. There's no guarantees expressed or whatsoever. It is as is. It's as we got it, untested. It's literally from the storage units, thrown into a bag, going, hey, here you go. I know it's quartz. I didn't even take it out of the box. It looked really cool when I filmed it. All right. So
it looks like real gold.
I don't know if it is it?
It looks like
she says it looks like it's real gold. I don't think it is if it's a quartz charm lot, but I didn't take it out of the box and look. Can you take it out and check? She's going to check and see if it's marked stamped with gold. All right. Mods, you're doing an awesome job. Awesome job. Mick Draper says great watches this week. Yeah, there were some cool watches. There was now I will say that the $9,000 watch is not in this lot. Okay. I will tell you that. I will tell you that
made it to the moon.
We didn't check all the watches in this bag either. So there's just not enough time anymore. Gerald Campbell says, do you have a lot of memory cards and sticks? Gerald, we have so many memory cards and flash drives that we honestly don't know what to do with them all. So we get 2 gigs, we get 4 gigs, 8 gigs, 16 gigs. I mean, you name it. We get a lot of gigs, and we get a lot of memory cards, and we get a lot of micro memory cards. So a lot of things that we'll do is on the Sunday Night Lives, because every storage unit has a story, and that's one of the cool things about storage units. Every storage unit literally does have a story, right? And it's trying to mine that story out and figure that story out. And so those memory cards and flash drives are part of that for us, looking on the phones, the flash drives, the computers, the laptops. Oh, by the way, we're doing a tech lot tonight too.
Ooh, this is a nice fossil watch.
Fossil, she just said that's a fossil. So we get a ton of flash drives, we get a ton of memory cards, and honestly, we don't know what to do with all of them. David Gibbs says, been married for 51 years. Marry her, Jeremy. Due South Candle Company says, I bought my mother-in-law and father-in-law to an auction yesterday. I think they're hooked now. That's awesome.
Nice.
That is awesome. The auctions are so much fun. So a lot of you ask all the time. You ask, Jeremy, when's the very first auction you went to? I don't know. I don't remember. I've been doing this. The latest I can remember, I remember buying a blow dart gun for $1 as a teenager at an auction. And I don't remember if that was my first one. Can't remember if that was my first one or not. But it was a really cool auction. And I think I still have that blow dart gun. So that's as far back as I can remember as far as an auction. But I've gone to all kinds of auctions. I love estate auctions. I love business auctions. I love storage unit auctions. Now, the mass, as far as a business, I can generate more income reselling with storage unit auctions. But I love all the other auctions as well. Everything you see in my house, almost everything, even this fishing net. This fishing net came from a church auction. And this fishing net it's a real fishing net behind me. That fishing net was used in the youth group room, but they were building another building. And so they were auctioning off supplies and things. So I got that thing like dirt cheap, and I have a cathedral ceiling in my bedroom. And I thought, how cool would that be if I actually hung that up on the wall as a decor and then hung stuff on it? And it's kind of just, it's stuck every time afterwards. So I love the auctions, never get enough of them. They are a ton of fun, ton of fun. All right. So, all right. Jeremy, be careful. Tauruses aren't that patient. Timing is everything. Are you a Taurus?
Mm-hmm. You did say many times. So
they are
they
not.
put 2 and 2 together.
They are not patient.
What did you say?
They are not patient. I didn't say anything. All right.
I can be in certain situations.
David Higgins says, if I don't marry you, he will. Are you accepting that offer? I don't.
He's stuck with me.
She said I'm stuck with her. So she says I'm stuck with her. Well, what do you guys think? You guys want to roll with this watch lot? You want to do it?
3 pounds plus the Crown.
All right. She's throwing in the Crown Royal bags with the watch lot. So Crown Royal bags with the watch lot. You do have a minute to win it. And remember, Flippin' Adventures is going to type sold at the very end. When this bad boy goes 0, Flippin' Adventures, you're at the sold, all right? All right, so this is a watch lot. Remember, all lots start at $25 with free shipping. And go! Here we go. Let's see what happens. We've got watches. We got the Crown Royal bags. We got Storage Legend saying, yee! All right, Lisa McGree's at 40. We got Tony Franklin at 45. We got Real Talk Mentor, 49.55. Oh, we got somebody somebody was at 150, and I can't even see it. It went too fast. Somebody was at 150. I can't remember. Oh, Conky's Flippin' Adventures is at 175. Conky's Flippin' Adventures is at 175. We got 35 minutes to go. Oh, we got Funko Pop Review. Wait, hold a second. This just laughing. Conky's Flippin' Adventures. All right, Susan Macer is at 178. Susan Macer is at 178 with 22 seconds. Go Expo Go is at $200. Go Expo Go is at $200. You got to beat Michael Walton, just came in at 176, but you got to beat Go Expo Go, and you got 13, 12, you got 10 seconds to go. And I got to get that to focus somehow. Phil Crafts is at 200. We got another 200. Wow. 205. Susan Macer is at 205. 205 with Susan Mason. And we are up. I think it was Susan Macer at 205. Susan Macer at 205, I think. Let's see if we're right. I don't know if we're right or not. And we just got the sold. Susan Macer. Let's see what we got. All right. Mama G says it is Susan Macer. Mama G says Susan at 205. Susan at 205. Well, we got others saying it was Go Expo at 210. Was that? Did that come after? Melissa W says Go Expo at 210. Conky's Flippin' Adventures says Go Expo Go at 210. Okay. All right. It sounds, yeah, we got it split here. We got some saying Susan, and was the bid in before Flippin' Adventures said sold? So if it was before. All right. So if the bid at 210, all right. So they're okay. Mama G rechecked. It's Go Expo Go at $210. Nice job, Go Expo Go at $210. All right. Go Expo Go at $210. You're going to send an email right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to send your name, your address. You're going to send your actual YouTube ID, Go Expo Go, and then your email, your PayPal address as well. George will send you an invoice, and then once you pay, that'll get shipped out in the mail. Nice job.
Congratulations.
Nice job. That was great. $210 for that watch lot. We've got so many watches. By the way, these are just some of the lots that we put together this week. We have hundreds and hundreds of watches. Let's do the tech lot next. You want to do that?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to grab it for her while she's taking care of that. Okay. So this is the tech lot. These two are sealed. This is brand new vintage. This one works. I tested it and I put our information on it. We'll have to wipe it clean, but you can show, but I put it on there so you can show them that it works. And those two are sealed. All right. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I better get a drink. All right, let's get a question. Let's get a question. Somebody give me a question. Cody Fontaine, I got bids in on the Lunkers auction at Grimes Finds put up. I don't need PayPal for that. There's going to be some really cool stuff in that. Okay, so Me says, hi, what websites do you use to find storage options in your area? All right, Me. That is a great question. And I've created a video for that as well. So there's an entire video. Let me see if I can find it right now, okay? Because I think this is honestly one of the best videos that we put out teaching. So that's a lot of what we like to do. We like to entertain, but we like to educate as well. So this is one of the best videos that we put out for newbies to find storage units and how to get involved in storage units. And you give a lot of tips in that as well.
These are brand new.
All right, so George is getting into the tech lot right now. You have two brand new fire pads, and I'm gonna get into those websites for you. But I gotta find that video for you first. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
These are both sealed, guys, and this one has the plastic around it.
That came from the Columbus unit.
Yeah,
those were awesome. So I'm gonna find that video because it is such a good video to actually teach. Now, it doesn't have a lot of views because, you know, a lot of people like to see what's inside. And it's more of an educational, it's a pure educational video, so it doesn't get as many views. But honestly, it's probably one of the best videos that we put out. And I just found it. So the first site that I go to usually, all right, I prefer live auctions. And I prefer live auctions for a lot of reasons. And I'm going to tell you those reasons. I'm putting in the chat right now that link to that video, and I would encourage you to watch it. I just put it in the link right there, okay? So the very first thing I like is live auctions. Live auctions are important to me because, honestly, number one, I can use all my senses. I can smell everything when that door opens. And I can see and I can look and I can take my phone and I can look in the back and go back over the footage. And I can do things along those lines where I can't do online. So there are online units where you can buy storage units online, but all you get is a picture. And that picture doesn't help me be a better buyer. What that picture does is it helps me be a gambler. Gambling is only good. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. Gambling is only good if you're the house because the house always wins. It's a billion-dollar business because the house always wins. If you want to be successful in this business, I encourage you never gamble. Always make smart decisions. So I like to go to live auctions. That's what you'll see me do. Rarely will I do online auctions, but when I do online auctions, it's because there are no live auctions. And we have scored at some online auctions. There's no doubt about it. We have scored. It enhances your profiling skills to make you be a better buyer. And some of those units are some of those websites that I use for online auctions, storagetreasures.com. And these are going to be dependent on your local area. So storagetreasures.com is probably the biggest, but depending on your region and your area, lockerfox.com is another one. Bid13.com is another one. And I go through some others in that video as well. And I tell you the kind of pros and cons. I tell you what I like, what I don't like, why I like it, what I like, things along those lines. Okay. So That being said, check out that video. That will help all of you. If you guys want to get into storage unit buying, that will help all of you be a better storage unit buyer. All right, we're going to get into this tech lot.
The Humble Stud wants to know, are there going to be games for sale?
You'll have to stay tuned. Once the lots come up, then you know what's going to be auctioned off, okay? Minute to win it. Now, this is the tech lot. There are 2 brand new fire pads. This pad right here that I'm pointing to, that pad has our information on it. We'll reset it. We just wanted to show you that pad came from the storage unit as well. We wanted to show you that it works. And then also the Radio Shack, the vintage cassette player, awesome. There's something up top or not? I can't remember.
It was on
in the little
for $24.97.
All right, here we go with the tech lot. Remember, you got a minute to win it. And when Flippin' Adventure says sold, the last bid is right before that. You have to bid fast. You have to bid furious. We are not dragging this out. You got
comes with the owner's manual.
Sweet. That thing is so cool. That thing would go really well on eBay. It really would. All right, so remember, everything comes as is, no warranties. No guarantees whatsoever. It is as we got it. We can't. We can't tell you it works, but we hope it does. And here we go. All right, here goes the tech lot. We got $59.58. Here we go. Retired Good Times is at $26. Remember, you got a minute to win it. You got to bid fast. You got to bid often. You got to bid furious. Tony Franklin is at $60. You guys got to beat Tony Franklin if you want it. Okay, Due South Candle is at $100. $100. I see 100. 100 is at the top. I see Due South Candle right now. I see a bunch of $100 coming in. All right, Tammy All-Tool is at 125. 125. And we got Eddie S is at 135. 135 with 35 seconds more to go. You got to beat 135 if you're going to be in here. Due South Candle went 130. Oh, we got Tammy Altel is at 140 now. Tammy is at 140. 140. Eddie S just won 140. No. We got Dylan Firestone is at 150. Dylan's at 150. We got 19 more seconds. Dylan at 150. Somebody else just bid 150, but he got a bid. Eddie S is at 160 now. Oh, come on. Zoom in on that. Zadith Ottoman is at 201. We've got Zadith Ottoman at 201. Remember, all shipping is free. We got 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds if it's domestic. And Linda Jacobs was at 210. We are at 0. I saw we saw 210. Flippin' Adventure said sold. I think Linda Jacobs got it at 210. Yep, Linda Jacobs, 210. Nice job. Woo! Linda Jacobs, 210. Dismiss. There we go. All right, Linda Jacobs got it. All right, focus back in on me. I got to get this thing focused. There we go.
Congratulations.
I think it's focused. Is it?
Yeah. You're good.
All right, Linda Jacobs at 210.
Don't forget to
Email is right there. What the Hales, name, address, all that information that George has been telling you. Remember, it's a minute to win it. All right, we're having a ton of fun, but we got to have fun. We got to go fast. You want to do another lot, babe? Okay, this is going to be a super cool lot because you're going to be a part of. I got to explain this first, okay? You're going to get to be a part of What the Hales history. You're going to be a part of a video. Now, a lot of you love when we actually do gift card cashing in videos. These are all the gift cards that we have, okay? I don't know why it keeps doing that. It just wants to keep on going.
It's having fun.
It's going, I want more minute to win it. All right, so these are all the gift cards that we have not called in yet to cash in. Now, I do want to share this, and George will show you more of this. I do want to share this. We know for sure there is $50 on this gift card. There is $50 on this gift card. We couldn't wait to find out. So we're going to start this bid at $50 because we know there's $50. You'll get $50. And if you've seen any of our videos, you know there's probably going to be more money than that. And you get free shipping. So we're going to start at $50 because we know there's $50. But here's what we're going to do. If you want to show them some of those. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to record. We're going to take the bidding from this auction, and you're going to be a part of our video. So you're going to be the bidder and get whatever is on these unchecked gift cards. You get the balance, okay? But we're going to video and call it in, and we're going to see if your bid was higher than the balance on these actual cards or lower on the balance on these cards. You get the balance regardless, but we're going to take this portion of the actual auction and you're going to be a part of the video. You're going to be the winner. We're going to show the auction and we're going to find out, did you beat us? In other words, it's you against us. Did you get the deal of a lifetime on these gift cards because there's so much money on them? Or did you overpay because there's not enough money on them as we call and check them in? And then the video will go live. So you are going to get to be a part of What the Hale's history as you bid on these unchecked gift cards. So you have to give us time to actually create the video after you bid on them, but you will get all of the balance on every single one of these gift cards. And we know there's $50 on the one gift card. So she's showing that and sharing that with you. Some of these you've already seen in some of the videos. She's kind of putting some of that out there for you guys to see as well. Okay.
And the ones that were on the videos had money on them.
All right, let's take a question before we get into that actual bidding. And Scrapman50 said unchecked. Yeah, right. Scrapman, what do you think we do all day? Sit there around and call and check gift cards? Sorry, we work 24 hours. Scrapman, you are, I'm just gonna, boom, you're gone. He's completely gone. We don't mess around with negativity. You are gone from the channel, Scrapman. All right, so let's see. Let's see what questions you have before we get into this super cool lot that you're going to get to be a part of What the Hale's history. So remember, they are unchecked, but it will be on the actual video. Nancy Adams says, unbelievable. I don't know what she's saying, but we must have missed it. All right. All right. JK said, scrap the scrap man. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now Scrap Man is now scrapped. All right. Sherry wants to know any crafting lots tonight. Two Lees in a Pod wants to know what my sign is. I don't know. I'm not sure. Jonathan Rosberry just said for Scrap Man, going, gone. Oh my goodness. All right. You guys are having fun with this. All right. All right. Jonathan Killenworth wants to know what's the worst unit we got online. I mean, I can think of really good ones that we got. What's the worst one we got online?
I don't know.
There was the one.
They've all had gems.
Yeah, they all have a gem here and there. You know what I mean? So it's hard to pick and go, well, it was this or it's this or it's that. That's hard. That's hard to actually pick. Oh, look at that. You got a gas card there too. Mm-hmm. Okay, so look at this here with the Speedway gas card. Usually, now this is just usually, what happens is with Job and Family Services when they don't have employment. Shirley Pearl just sent $2. Are you taking the camper to Texas? We're actually not. We're staying with the Lunkers. So we're staying with Lunkers TV. And the camper is still in the shop. Driving me nuts that it's still in the shop. Thank you, Shirley Pearl. So what was I just talking about? I can't remember either.
The online unit.
Oh, the online. Which one specifically? I don't know. When we get online units, we've gotten really good ones, but probably the worst one. I don't know. There's videos of it. What happens is they all run in together.
We've bought so many, it's hard to keep track.
It really is. It really is. Burgundy Cells says, just curious, how do you know it's a $50 gift card if you haven't checked it? If you listened, I said we checked that one. That one has $50 on it. We know that one has $50. We couldn't wait. We wanted to check it. We guaranteed it. There's $50 on it. Everything else is unchecked. They are unchecked gift cards. And Flippin' Adventure says, weren't you talking about gas cards? Yes. What happens, Job and Family, actually, they'll give you gas cards once a quarter or something like that for you to go out and file for jobs. So when you're unemployed and you're on the system, they'll give you gas cards. And it's not uncommon to find these gas cards in storage units. A lot. Nancy McMichael goes, every time your buzzer goes off, my 3 dogs bark. That's awesome. Thank you for the super chat, Nancy. So a lot of times you'll actually find gas cards in storage units, what happens, remember we said there's always a story, right? There's always a story in a storage unit, and they get the gift card, but then they get evicted because they're not working, and then they lose the gift card. It's in a purse. Everything goes into a storage unit. They lose the storage unit. That's just a lot of times. That's the reality of it. So she's laughing at somebody. All right. JK put in a $5 bid. All right. Mick Draper, $1.99. Mr. Draper came on back. LOL.
So
nice.
Sharon wants to know, are we keeping the cards and just giving the money?
No,
We're
you
sending
get the cards. We are going to film cashing in the cards like we do on our cashing in gift cards. But anything that's found on it, all the cards are coming to you, whether it's a 0 balance or whether it's a $50 balance or it's a $1,000 balance. Your bid gets all the cards.
Graham said you'll always find gas in a unit with what the hell.
Isn't that the truth? All right, Nancy McMichael said, no, it's not you. I love you guys. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for the super chats. All right, just to clarify.
At 50.
Just to clarify again, this gift card, unchecked gift card unit will start at $50 because we checked the vanilla gift card that says $50. It has $50. So you're ahead no matter what if you start with $50 because the shipping is free. Every other gift card is unchecked. We will do an actual video, and you're going to be a part of the video as you're going to bid on the gift cards, and you're going to see, is your bid higher than what's actually on the gift cards, or is it lower? The goal is for you to have a bid that's higher. Wait, not higher, lower. You want to have a bid that's lower than the amount on the gift cards and beat us at our own gift card game. And then we're going to include your bid and this portion of the actual video in the What the Hales history video as we do the video, and then everything gets shipped to you. Okay.
Vanilla gift card was Justin's nickname in high school.
That's what you call me, Vanilla Grandpa.
Vanilla Grandpa.
I don't think anything like this has ever been done on YouTube before, and that's what we take pride in at What the Hales. We do things that nobody else does. Did I do that right?
Does.
That nobody else does. We do things that nobody else does. Remember, bidding starts at 50. You got a minute to win it. Bid fast, bid furious, and the bidding is on. Gift card lot. Here we go. Unchecked gift card lot. Bidding starts at $50. Let's see what happens. All right, we got Dylan Firestone at 51. Here we go. Oh, we got somebody at 100. Justin, holy cow, I can't even keep track. I have no idea what just happened. I saw a bid at 125. I did see a bid at 125. I see Amanda Smith is at 150. That's the highest one I've seen so far. Eddie S came in at 150, but he's got to beat Amanda. We got Lloyd Davidson at 155. I saw 175. James Van Diver is at 175 with 25 seconds to go. Please bid fast. We got Marta Peterson, 160. We got Due South Candle Company. Oh, wait, we got Amanda Smith at 200. Amanda Smith is at 200 on unchecked gift cards. Amanda Smith is at 200 with 12 seconds. Amanda is still at 200. We got Eddie S at 201. 1776 Smith at 201 as well. 4 seconds. Oh, my goodness. We got a tie. We got. Oh, Matthew Cure got in at 205. And it's up. Flippin' Adventures. Where's Flippin' Adventures? Flippin' Adventures, he's got to say stop. I see Eddie S at 210. And he said sold. I think it's Flippin' Adventures. Yeah, I knew that. I just got caught in the moment. I apologize. Okay.
Eddie's at 210.
I think it's Eddie D's at 210. Eddie D's at 210. Nice job. Woo-hoo-hoo! We've never had a value under $210 on one of our videos, have we? Okay, so Eddie D's at 210. You get all the gift cards. This portion of the actual auction is going to be a part of the video. Once we record the video, all the gift cards, no matter the amount of them, all the gift cards go to you. Hopefully there's more than $210 on there. You're guaranteed 50. You know there's 50. Yeah. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Nobody has ever done anything like this on YouTube before. Absolutely awesome. Oh my goodness. Do you feel the intensity right now? Is it crazy?
Are you sweating?
No, not yet. Do you want me to start sweating? Flippin' Adventures, if I say he, don't worry. It's just, I'm just in the moment. I'm in the moment. in the moment. Okay, so Eddie S., you want to make sure you send a message to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And whew, baby, we've been going for an hour and 24 minutes, I think.
Yeah, we've done 7 lots.
7 lots?
Yeah.
We better do another one, huh? Okay. What about, you want to do the dinosaur lot? This is a huge lot,
It's
guys.
a heavy lot.
This is a very heavy lot and a huge lot. You ready?
The whole tub?
The whole tub. I'm not even joking. The whole thing. All right. This next lot.
The shipping alone for this is going to be like $50.
Yep. You ready? There's hundreds and hundreds of dollars of retail value in there. You ready? Can you pick it up or do you need me to?
My bad back.
All right. George has a bad back. So I'm going to have to pick this up. I don't know how you're going to do it.
Well, we'll keep my weight.
Look at this. That one, $14.95. This one, $6.50. This one, $21.95. We're doing it all. No splitting. We're giving it all to them.
Shipping's way more than $25.
We'll be fine. Doing it all. All right. So for this lot, you can't even see how huge this lot is, but George is going to start pouring it out so you can see it's an entire tub filled with brand new dinosaur toys. Okay. Some of the toys are brand new. Some may not be brand new. Again, we can't even, it's going to be heavy.
Belong to a truck driver that travels.
So this unit is from a truck driver unit. Lots of people have messaged us when they saw this actual video and they all wanted to buy these dinosaurs and we just never got around to actually selling them. So this is an extremely heavy unit. Most of these toys still have the tags on. If you check these toys on eBay, they still sell. When we checked them, when we bought the lot, they still sell really well. Now she's gonna get a actual weight for.
This only goes up to 25 pounds.
Yeah, it only goes up to 25. So she's gonna get a weight. This is gonna be heavy because there are a ton of toys in here. There's literally hundreds of dollars of retail value.
No, it's 22.9.
All right, it's 22.9 pounds of dinosaur toys. So she'll show you some of the retail tags. This was a truck driver driving all over, picking up toys, and then the truck driver kept these things in the actual storage unit, and then we found them in the storage unit. So for you guys that love reselling, this is a huge lot. She's gonna pour. You just gonna pour it out, or what are you gonna do? It's gonna spill everywhere. All right, she's gonna take some time on that. While she's taking some time on that, showing you the retail tags on things, then we're gonna take another question, okay? All right, let's get another question before we sell this lot. I'm in Cleveland. Would you just deliver it next time? Josh Upton said, I'm in Cleveland. Would you deliver it next time you're nearby? Josh Upton, I may not be in Cleveland for another 2 months. So delivery, we can do local pickup in Wooster at the warehouse. We could do that, okay? We absolutely could do that. But a guarantee of when we're going to be up in Cleveland again, we just can't guarantee that. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I got to get a question here. Should I describe before I bid, Jeremy? You can do whatever you want, David.
Someone asked, when will our next warehouse auction be?
Next warehouse auction will actually be this spring. We're working that out with Rob at Second Sense right now. We're actually getting that all taken care of. Somebody asked, is the tub included? Actually, this will probably be shipped in an actual tote, but it won't be a clear tote because we don't want that to be shown in shipping. So usually we try and keep a non-clear tote when shipping. That's just the goal. Okay. All right. Questions. Give me a question. Give me a question. Any question. Hit me with a question.
Oh, can you tell them that this auction will be different than last time? They'll give the viewers who aren't local a chance to bid because it'll be online as well.
Terry Lamb, first, George wants me to tell you that the next warehouse auction is going to be different because you're actually going to be able to bid online at the live auction. So you're going to actually be able to bid online during the live auction at the warehouse. Somebody asked what the brand of this is. I don't know. I don't remember. We found it in Florida and I fell in love with it. George is going to check it right now.
Made in heaven.
Remember, free shipping, domestic shipping.
1738.
$17.38 is the brand. So remember, shipping is free for domestic shipping. Anything international would have to be paid for by the bidder. All right. There was a question. Junk Eliminator says, I want to change my name. What would be a good name? Junk Eliminator, you have to figure out what encompasses. First of all, marketing is huge.
Is he
okay.
gonna do a channel?
Yeah, he is a channel. So marketing is huge. You have to figure out what you can market and what you can sell if you're going to do name branding with YouTube. So if that's your goal, then you want to think along those lines. So I would have to ask you what your goal was before we'd actually look at a good channel name. And then I would want to look and see what's saturated already on YouTube versus what's available. All right. Ryan Gregory said $2. You could auction off a day with what the Hales. Hey, if you see us, Ryan, at an auction, you already get the day for free.
Oh.
Thanks for the super chat. I promise you, Ryan, you do not want a day with me. You do not want to work with me.
That you have apple juice.
If I drink apple juice all day, it's nothing but gas. So you just, it's a lot of hard work. John Clintonworth says, what's the favorite item you got online in a storage unit? Okay, if you guys don't remember the mannequin unit that we bought, and so if you look at that, they're getting married and George and I are crying, and it's marriage of the two mannequins. I bought that entire unit as a joke. So this just proves that profiling is a good thing. And Mick Draper, $1.99 a meal is enough. LOL. Thank you so much, Mick. We got to have a meal with Mick and Mr. Draper in Florida, and we loved it. So that unit I bought as a joke for Manny the Mannequin because there were female mannequins. Couldn't see anything else in there. Now, I saw some models and some things like that, but I was willing to pay whatever because I love the creativity of YouTube. And so the outlet of creativity was there for me to have the whole marriage between Manny the Mannequin and the female mannequins and him pick which mannequin he wanted. That to me was just YouTube hilarity. And I was like, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. So we got that unit, I think, for $360, something like that. It was amazing. Thousands upon thousands of dollars of trains. I mean, it's just RC models. And it's just one of the coolest things I think that we've ever found in an online unit, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Online unit is probably the guitar one where the manager stole the guitar.
Now, George just reminded me, the worst online unit, we bought one in Cleveland, and the facility manager stole the guitar out of the case. Actually stole the case. That's how we knew the guitar was stolen. And then she had to drive home for an hour and to go pick it up and bring it back, and said it was in the maintenance closet. So
she took it home because she didn't know what to do with it.
She said she took it home because she didn't know what to do with it. I hope you guys are looking at all these tags. So she's showing you the retail on a lot of these tags on these dinosaurs. Now, we're not guaranteeing that all of the dinosaurs have tags on them or are brand new, but a lot of these are higher end. And we have taken the time before, not tonight or within this week, when we found them, to look them up on eBay, and some of them, they sell well. We can't guarantee that you're going to sell them well. eBay is an art, just like YouTube is an art, just like anything else in the world is an art. But we can tell you that what we saw, they were selling really well on eBay. And from our trained perspective, there's hundreds of dollars of dinosaurs here. There really are. And you're going to get free shipping with it as well. Okay, Patricia Turner said that was the worst. She was a thief and a liar. Not only that, Patricia, we found out later. Okay, we never disclosed her name or the location. Another viewer in another state told us, messaged us, and said, this is who she is. This is where she at. She got fired from another facility for doing the same thing in another state. One of the viewers recognized her and knew her by name.
And we never disclosed.
We never disclosed it. She got fired from managing another facility in another state, and the viewer knew who it was. That was wild. That had to be the worst. That literally had to be the worst. That one was rough. And it was frustrating as well, because then you get a guitar and you're like, is this really
the guitar
is this the guitar I bought? Because I bid based on just the guitar. All I wanted was a guitar. You guys know how I love guitars. And so I have 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5. We have 5 guitars in the house. Just in the house, there's probably 5 guitars. I don't really know how to play. I just like to fiddle with them. That price tag says $18.95. Yep. $18.95 on that price tag. So George is showing you all of these.
Ukulele classes for you.
George was talking today about getting me ukulele classes for my birthday. She asked if I wanted to get ukulele classes. What's the price on that one?
$13.50.
$13.50 on that one. So you got a huge lot of dinosaurs here. They're all in this tote. She hasn't even shown them all to you yet. A lot of them have price tags. Some of them don't have price tags. And what, baby?
Very few don't.
She said very few don't have price tags. Most of them do. So the gentleman was a truck driver. I guess wherever he went, he just bought dinosaurs. And these are higher. These are what we would consider higher end based on eBay because they're still resellable. Some tags may have fell off, some of them as well. Again, we make no guarantees, no warranties, as is, where is. We can't guarantee anything works. We hope that it does, but you're buying as is, and there's no returns. And we'll be as open and honest as we can with everything. So with that being said, how much did that thing weigh? A lot?
This one has a tag of $21.95.
All right, that dinosaur is $21.95. Remember, we have an opening bid. You got to open at $25. You got a minute to win it. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. This is a huge lot of toys. It most likely, it will be shipped in a tote, but it won't be the tote that you see, the clear tote. We'll make sure that tote is not see-through, or it'll be a giant box, one or the other. But we don't want that tote to be see-through because we don't need anybody seeing that as it goes through the actual shipping process. More dinosaurs. Look at that. I think they're all spooning. Those are spooning dinosaurs. And I hope you guys are ready. Casual Flipper is already in at 25, but we haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
But we are now. Here we go. You got a minute to win it. Let's see who's going to win this one. You got a whole 22-pound tote of dinosaur toys. Many of them have bids. We already got Real Talk Men are at 85. We got Real Talk Men are at 85. We've got, I just saw $100. I saw $155. Rhonda something was at $155. I saw $155, but I didn't see exactly who had it. I think you have to beat $155. David Smallwood just came in at, we got Barry Kitty. Barry Kitty at $175. We got Josh Upton at $200. $200 to Josh Upton right now. You got 27 more seconds. $200. Josh Upton is the winning bidder currently. Josh, Mama G is just saying Josh is at 200. He sure is. With 20 seconds to go. Melissa W is saying Josh at 200 with 15 seconds. Casual Flipper just went 195, but Josh has got you at 190 at 200. You gotta up it up, Casual Flipper, if you want in. You got a minute to win it, but now you only got 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds. Josh Upton is winning at $200 with 2, 1. Whoa! We're waiting for Flippin' Adventure. And going once, going twice. It's sold. Josh Upton. Josh Upton got it $200. Josh, you just got a Hales of a deal. Nice job, Josh. Nice job. Nice job. Bon Ham likes to come in afterwards with a bid afterwards. I'm going to say moderators, just go ahead and that individual because they're just trying to confuse things. Okay. So Josh Upton, that was $200. Josh, you know what to do. Sounds like you're local in Cleveland. I'm headed to Akron. I think it's the 11th. I'm headed to Guardian Storage on the 11th, this 11th, to an auction there. So that being said, Josh, if you're there, I can even bring those to you. But message George, whatthehales@yahoo.com, and we'll figure all of that out, okay? So if you're local, we'll try and get them to you. You just got a Hales of a deal. There is...
On top of all the dinosaurs, there's a ton of zoo animals.
She said on top of all the dinosaurs, we also have a ton of zoo animals in there. This is a super cool lot. And my clock is going off again. Really super cool lot. That one is if you're going to resell, you're going to do really well as you piece that out. And if you're going to collect them and keep them, these are really high-end collectible dinosaurs. They're really cool. They really are. All right. How many lots is that, sweetheart? That was 8. How many did you want to do?
10.
You want to do 10?
And save it for next week.
Let's do. You got the Beanie Baby lot?
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw the Beanie Baby lot up there. Okay. All right, we got a Beanie Baby lot coming up. But when we get up there, she's going to start working on that Beanie Baby lot. All right, Kimberly Boucher, Triage, what's your favorite unit? I don't think Kimberly is asking us. David Potter says, where in Akron? It's Guardian Storage. It's on auctionzip.com. Dean is the auctioneer. Dean's a great auctioneer. And he personally, he loves to tell jokes as he's auctioning. And he personally invites us to all of his auctions. And he's given George and I, free t-shirts, the whole deal. And Patricia Turner says, have you ever been to Middletown, Ohio auctions? Yes. I don't think so. Yes.
We've been
I don't think so. Oh, have we? Oh, wait. George says we actually have been there. Yep. We apparently have been there at one time. So there you go. Now, Beanie Baby lot coming up. There are some people who tell you Beanie Babies aren't worth anything.
Which one?
It's the Beanie Baby lot that's all McDonald's toys, Happy Meal toys. This one right here. Where is it? This is all Thai Beanie Baby. That's Happy Meal toys, which is worth a ton too. The blue one right next to you. So there are some people who tell you Beanie Babies aren't worth anything anymore, and there's some people who tell you that Beanie Babies are worth something. So if you know your Beanie Babies hit a huge craze, right? Beanie Babies still are worth money if you have the right Beanie Babies. I have made some of the most amount of money I've made on eBay, and I've made a lot of money on eBay has been through Beanie Babies. Within the past couple years, the tote of Beanie Babies that George is going to show you right now, 11 pounds. Okay. So Beanie Babies, the key to Beanie Babies is you have to find
some pounds because of the tote.
So the key to Beanie Babies is you want to find the errors in the Beanie Babies. So for example, Peanut the elephant, you find the right color of Peanut the elephant and you're looking at thousands of dollars. You find the original Princess Di Bear, you're looking at thousands of dollars. Still to this day. So there's multiple camels. I put them in there because you're Egyptian. So George just said, oh, the camel. If you find the right Beanie Baby, and I showed one on camera in one of the videos, and I said, hey, this is going up for auction. And I even said in the video, I said, you have to find the errors on the tags. So there's misspellings, misspacing, the whole deal on the tags. That creates the actual desire for the Beanie Baby. So somebody then messaged and said, hey, Jeremy, you just showed this tag on the video. And they said, is this what you mean by an error in there? There's the word, then the space, then the punctuation. And I went, yeah, that's an error. And I didn't even see it when I was showing it in the video. So I don't remember which one it was. It could have been the Princess Di. It could have been any of them. I don't remember which one it was. But you're guaranteed, because somebody already caught it, there's an error on the tag. A lot of times the error on the tag, and if you want to learn what errors to look for on the tag, the real easy thing to do is you go to eBay. I'm just going to show you on my phone. This is how you do it. So you go to your eBay app, right? There's your eBay app. Go ahead and you type in Beanie Baby. So Beanie Babies, and Beanie Babies have an entire category all to themselves. Now, these are your live auctions. You don't care about the live auctions. You want to go filter and you want to go sold, right? So we're going to go sold. Then we're going to sort highest to lowest. All right. So we're at highest to lowest right now, right? Now, I guarantee you probably don't, and we haven't checked any of these Beanie Babies. You probably aren't looking at $150,000 Beanie Babies. All right, you're probably not looking at a $45,000 Beanie Baby. But this, and we haven't checked them. I can't guarantee that. Oh, there's Beanie Baby original Patty the Platypus. And yeah, okay. So there are some, and I have owned some of these, and I have sold some of these. Okay, so you're looking, this white bear right here, this $15,000 white bear right there, Valentino. I've owned that. I've sold that on eBay. So a lot of these, there's the Princess Diana right there, purple. Okay, $10,000. If you have the right one, these will sell on eBay. Now, what's going to happen is the naysayers are going to go, no, that would never happen. Beanie Babies, they've hit their day, da-da-da. They're the people that aren't selling them. The people who are selling them and making the big money from them, they're going to tell you, yeah, they still sell. This is where you get your education. You go through and you find and you read and you go, okay, what are the errors? What makes this one worth that much? What makes this one worth that much? Go in, read the details. That's where you get your education, okay? So there's
YouTube videos they can watch.
Yeah, there are YouTube videos as well as far as identifying and finding your actual your high-end Beanie Babies. We have not checked any of these. So you're bidding on Beanie Babies that are unchecked. We haven't looked at them. They literally came from the unit this week. They've been thrown in a tote. And if there's a $50,000 one in there, hey, you got a Hales of a great deal.
Yeah.
And if there isn't, then you probably still got a Hales of a great deal. Besides their Beanie Babies, they're awesome. So they're not, the mass of them aren't as collectible and worth as much as they once were in the prime of the Beanie Baby craze. But if you find the right ones, the rare ones with the errors, you're looking at some really good money. It's still going to sell. There's what?
There's a couple duplicates.
I think there's like 4 camels, aren't there?
Yeah.
So George is saying there's a few duplicates in this bunch. Some of you are probably wondering. Some of you are probably wondering how many Beanie Babies are in there. There's your Princess Diana. We didn't count. So we didn't count ahead of time how many are in there, but she did say it was 12 pounds.
Well, 13 with the tote. So
13 pounds with the tote. But there's like 4 camels. So this person loved their camel Beanie Babies. All right. Let's see. How many? So Due South Candle Company said how many are in the lot. When you're done showing, can you count really quick for them? Mm-hmm. Let's answer a question before we get to the auction. David Gibbs says my wife is old school and uses a lot of yarn. We'll keep watching for it, Jeremy. You guys are cool. Appreciate it, David. Really do. Nora Remez says, found your YouTube show. Have a marathon since last week. Love you guys. 4 years cancer survivor here. Love you both. Fort Worth. Say hi, please. Hi, Nora. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support and congratulations on being cancer-free. That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And Dill Hole 696973 says, please say prayers for my wife. She might have breast cancer. And we'll all be praying. We appreciate you sharing that with us, with the YouTube family for sure. Tina Lee Lori says, if it's not too personal, what is the most you've ever spent on a unit? Thousands of dollars. I've never spent over 10,000. I don't even think have I ever spent over 5,000 on a unit? Ohio's different than California. It's not that I wouldn't. If the right unit was there.
I have been doing it together. The Moose unit was the most expensive.
How much was that?
22, I think.
She says since we've been together, 22 is the highest I've spent. But on a normal average day, I have much more than that at auction in preparation. So right unit comes along and I have no problem spending that money. But the reality of you finding a $5,000 storage unit in Ohio is very, very rare. That may happen in California. That may happen in Texas. Remember, regions are different. So I have spent more than 2,200 Conkeys. Oh my goodness, Conkeys Flippin' Adventure, the unit in Medina would have been a good $10,000. You are so right. And unfortunately, we did not get that filmed. And Conkey knows exactly what he's talking about. I know the rest of you don't. There is this 2 units. Oh, Rob with Second Sense. There were 2 units. This first, I've never seen units like this in Ohio before. The door opens.
40 pieces.
George says there's 40 pieces in the tie lot. And that's a tie as well. It's just not a tiny, teeny baby. So this door goes open and it's nothing but models and airplanes and airplane models, the whole deal. And I'm just going, oh my goodness, this is a huge unit, 10 by 30, the whole deal. And so Rob and Guapo are bidding against each other. So I go up to Rob and I'm like, hey, let's just split this. You sell it. There's so much. I want Rob to sell it. And I was like, let's just split it. I'll haul it. You sell it. We'll do like we did on the bike. And so as the bidding is going down, I forget, did it go for 4,000? What did I tell you? 4,000, something like that. So it went for $4,000. This guy just happened to have his tax money, goes for $4,000. I go up to Rob. I'm like, oh my goodness, we should have had that. I told him, I was like, that's $100,000 unit. Easy. I'm telling you, that's $100,000 unit. Next unit opens, same guy, bigger, more stuff. I tell Rob, let's go halvesies. Let's go halvesies. I'm like, let's do it. I think I have 10 grand on me at the auction, maybe a little bit more. So it's not an issue. Plus you can put it on credit card. So my credit card, I mean, it's not an issue because it's public storage. I can put whatever on the credit card. I mean, I have maxes, but it was never going to go for anything that was going to max my credit cards. And so Rob's bidding, and then he stops. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And afterwards, and I didn't bid because Rob was supposed to be bidding. And I didn't bid. And he's like, well, why didn't you bid after me? And I was like, because you were supposed to be bidding. And I'm telling you,
I'm recording.
We lost 200,000 minimum $100,000 units. I would have paid 10 grand for both of them easily. Each. Storage Legends, Guapo says I backed out at the one at $4,500 as well. Guapo was there. He was bidding. Guapo knows exactly what happened, and Guapo knows how disappointed I was. And I was going, man, those were $100,000 profit units minimum. It could have been so much more. All right. Beanie Baby lot starts at $25, free shipping.
What did I say?
You said 40 pieces. Beanie Baby lot starts at $25, free shipping. And
Domestic.
that's for domestic. International, you got to pay for the international shipping. There's still 1,190 of you on right now. Remember, it's a minute to win it. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Here we go. It is on. Minute to win it. We've got the Beanie Baby auction lot right here. None of these are checked, but we do know there's 40 pieces. We got Real Talk Men are at $30. Shirley Pearl came in at 25, but Real Talk Men is already at 30. We got Pam. Pam is at 50. Due South Candle Company at 75. $75. Nola came in at 75 as well, but oh my goodness. Rhonda Bean just is at 155. Rhonda Bean's at 155. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If I could keep the camera in the screen as well, that would be nice. We got a minute to win it. Half a minute is gone. We got 30 some more seconds to go. We got Barb T at 125, but Rhonda Bean is at 155. Rhonda is at 155. If you want to in it, you got to win it within the minute, and you got to beat Rhonda at 155. We got 19 more seconds to go. Mama G says Rhonda is the winner so far. We got 15 more seconds. You got to beat 155 if you want in it, guys. Remember, free shipping. Barb T is at 160. Barb T came in within 10 seconds. We got Lloyd Davidson at 200. Lloyd is at 200. We got 3 more seconds to beat Lloyd. We got 1. Oh, my goodness. Lloyd is at $200. We're waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say sold. Mama G is saying Lloyd Davidson at 200. We are saying Melissa W is saying Lloyd at 200. We're waiting for the sold from Flippin' Adventures. We're waiting. And it's sold. Oh, my goodness. Lloyd just got it. $200. Nice job, Lloyd. Nice job, Lloyd. Lloyd, here's what you're going to do. You're going to message what the Hales right there with your name, your address, and also your PayPal ID and your YouTube ID, even though George is writing it down right now. And then once she sends you an invoice, you pay for that. That'll go in the mail. Great job. Phenomenal job. We've got more lots ready, but we're not going to keep going tonight. We'll do this again next week. We got to give a lot away tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to give a lot away.
Well, how much did he get?
He got it for $200. That was Lloyd at right? That was Lloyd at 200. Yep. $200 for Lloyd. Nice job. We want to give a lot away tonight. I was going to give that lot away right there. What do you think? So I wanted to do this for JK. These are all the memory cards. So these are the memory cards, the micro cards, and the flash drives that we went through last week. So we want to give these away for free. Should we sweeten the deal? Should we put something else with these as well?
A free t-shirt.
What if we put
We could do it with a Hales t-shirt.
What if we put, you want to put the buttons with them as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Buttons are really collectible. So buttons such as these, and you saw these this week in the actual videos, like I support the troops, like this, Desert Storm. And there's a bunch of these. So these are easy to list on eBay. And there's other ones like Garfield here in the packaging. Buttons are really collectible. Be careful because there's some cuss words on these, okay? So just be careful which ones you shove. So what we're going to do, we're going to give away the buttons. And we're going to give away the memory cards and the flash drives. Now, how are we going to determine who wins these, George?
Do trivia.
We should do trivia. We should do what the Hales trivia.
So this one's really cool because
that one is the super cool. That was the first time we've ever found a flash drive bracelet.
Here, can you put it on the wrist?
Yep. So flash drive bracelet was super cool. And somebody even said as I was showing it on the live, what a cool thing to bring to a job fair. You have your resume on it. You just bam. All right. 1776 Mint says, what is the worst thing you have ever eaten out of storage unit? Can you think what's the worst thing?
The ravioli.
Oh, ravioli that we found with the Jeebuses, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that okay? So we were filming with the Jeebuses. It was winter, 2 winters ago. And we found ravioli, and of course, they dared me, Jeremy, to actually eat it, and it was gross.
And it was in the middle of winter.
Middle of winter, so
frozen.
the skim on the top was frozen. It was rough. It really was. That one was a rough one. Yeah. So that was a tough one to actually swallow and to eat. Shelly Bean says, are there any mini SD cards? There are mini SD cards in there as well. Yep. I think there's 2. In there. We have hundreds of these. So we got flash drives and cards, and they're everywhere. Yeah. So that was rough. Bev H says, why isn't I can't see the bidders? Bev, you are actually in the live chat, so you should be able to see everybody. And Stephanie Ritter says, I'll take the buttons and I'll give away the flash drives. All right. Melissa W says, I have to stop eating stuff from the storage units. But it makes people happy. The 7-year-old is laughing, bringing joy to people's lives. Okay. So what we're going to do, the winner of the buttons, and these buttons should do really well. If you're a reseller, these buttons should do well for you on eBay. If you want to resell on eBay or anywhere else, you should do really well with them. You're also going to get the memory cards and the actual flash drives, and those have been wiped clean. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to answer a piece of what the Hales trivia. George is going to come up with the question. The very first person to get the answer correct, and that's the first person in live chat. Make sure you're not in top chat. You have to be in live chat. The very first person, Casual Flipper said, Jack is doing it, eating. All right, they're all doing it. It's good fun. So the very first person to get this question right for this trivia will actually win. Oh, Northwest RC Club said nearly 3 a.m. Still late in the bath. Can't stop. Nice. Nice job. Yeah. My goodness, he's across the pond, and he's faithfully here every Sunday night. I love it. I love it. JK wants to pay for the flash drive. No, JK has to win the flash drive.
You got to win it.
You got to win it. You got to win it. All right. So we have to come up with a trivia question.
So March is your birth month, so they.
You need to whisper it so they can't.
They have to guess.
You have to whisper it in my ear so they can't guess beforehand. All right. George just gave me the question. George, David Smallwood said 20-year-old hamburger from McDonald's. If there was ketchup on it, I'd probably eat it.
Oh.
George just gave me the question.
Dumpster?
Yeah, there is the dumpster diving. So George gave me the question. The very first person to get this answer correct will win the buttons and the flash drives. We will mail there's free shipping on this as well. So you're going to win this lot for free. And JK says he's been falsely accused. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. All right. First person to get this answer correct will be winning this lot. I'm going to ask the question. And then once the question is asked, then you can answer. George says the winner of this lot will be able to answer this question in What the Hales Trivia. What month and date is my birthday? What month and what date is my birthday? Jeremy's birthday, month and date. What is it? You will win this lot.
Are we doing a timer?
Date, there's no timer. Kelly Jumper. I saw it. Kelly Jumper got it. Kelly Jumper got it. I saw it was like the second guess. Where'd it go? It was Okay. JK was falsely accused. I Googled your age. Cammie Wilson Googled my age. Okay. Carrie. It wasn't Kelly. It was Carrie. So David Porter came in with a guess of March 29th. David, you are off by 1 day.
Ella says March 28th.
Carrie Jumper said March 30th. Aries, you are correct.
Jumper.
This March 30th, I will be 43rd. I will be 43rd years old.
Woo!
Nice job, Carrie.
Congrats.
Carrie, what you're going to do is you're going to send a message to What the Hales right down here, and you're going to give us your name, your address, your YouTube ID, because George is writing that all down. Obviously, we want to match that as well. And you don't have to give us your PayPal account because we're shipping it to you for free. You just need your address and your information. So nice job. Sales Holton Mimer said March 30th, 1977. You are correct. I was born March 30th, 1977. And many others got it right as well. So I will be 43 this month. Still have most of my hair, losing quite a bit. We have gone and talked to a hair restoration company, and we talked about, it was surgery. It wasn't implants. It was surgery, right? What do they call it? Implants. So they would take a strip from back here and start filling in my hair again.
Your real hair.
So it was $11,900 for 7,000 hairs to get put back in here. And we both looked at each other and went, it's not even guaranteed. So why do it? So we went to look just for the fun of looking, but that was it. That was it.
And I couldn't donate anyway.
And I asked, so George wanted to donate some of her hair. George is Arabic, and so Egyptian and culture is very hairy. And so we were joking about her donating some of her hair, whether it be armpit, whether it be.
You can take this camera.
So whatever it may be, we were joking about it, and I told her, I was like, I'm actually going to ask the doctor if you can donate hair. And I did, and that was placed on the stories in YouTube. If you're not watching stories in YouTube, you're missing a lot of extra scenes and a lot of funny stuff and a lot of things that you'll never see in the other videos. So make sure you're watching stories. Thanks for joining. This was a Hales of a great night. We had a ton of fun with Minute to Win It. Once you guys get into the process of Minute to Win It, we'll be able to move faster once you guys understand what we're doing. We don't want auctions to lag. We want to still have our live streams. We want the live stream to be 75% live stream and like 25% auction. So having the fun in the live stream, answering your questions, and then we can do the auction on the side and have fun with you as well. That being said.
So you can sing a song congratulating all the winners.
What song would we sing? I'm not sure if I can. We could do. If you won something from What the Hales, type I won. Type it in the chat, down in the chat. If you won something from What the Hales auction, type I won. Yeah. If you won something from What the Hales, and you're gonna make a ton of money on your sales. If you won something from What the Hales, type I won. Been a Hales of a good night. 2 hours later, whoo! We're finally done, George. Say good night.
Good night.
Mwah!